Aries, what's up? Let's do a reading. Let's see what is up for us Arians. I am an Aries. My mom was an Aries, a March Aries. My dad was an April Aries. I've got so many Aries in my family. It's just crazy. But let's see what is up. And I am going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to actually stack 2 cards. We're going to do a Celtic. Each position will have 2 cards. 3 more shuffles and let's begin. I just seen something the other day. I think I'm going to post it. Somebody posted something and it says over 300 something times in the Bible it says do not be afraid. And I'm going to post it because it just came to me, you know, that we are in some really bad times right now. There's the Celtic. You can go right over the top of it. I'm not going to do an underneath card because we got plenty to unpack right here. Give me just a minute to look your cards over, Aries. Okay. Damn it. This is not going to be easy. Well, we're just going to go with it because I don't know what to think of this. But where you are right now, Aries, is you were trying to be friendly. This reminds me of the reading from last night, all signs reading. You might want to check it out because I feel like it's the same scenario in some ways. But you were trying to be friendly with that Page of Cups there in a situation where people are not working with you, and people, there may be some bad feelings with different people, and I feel like a lot of times this is people that we work with. You know, we spend 70% of our lives with the people that we work with. All right. So there may be something like that going on. It could be a social group. Maybe there's a group of you, softball team, whatever, bingo team, or, you know, bowling team, whatever. But it's this group and you're trying to be friendly, but there's something wrong with this group. And the challenge is the Fool in that 6 of Cups. And I feel, as I was meditating on your cards, I feel like this is because of the holidays, spending time with your soulmates. And I feel like this has to do with that because we're hitting Christmas next week and New Year's soon after. So then we get down into the subconscious, and this, I don't know what to make of this, but there is a beautiful energy, that a creative energy. And the Moon card in reverse, something about you may be, or something may be being revealed about this beautiful energy. Now, the subconscious is stuff that you don't even know sometimes what's going on. You know, like you could be doing something in the 3D, and the subconscious is the 5D, and you could be doing this thing and repetitiously not even knowing that it's because of something in your subconscious. And what I'm getting here is that's going to be revealed to you, or you're wanting it to come forth and reveal itself somehow. And attached to this is your hopes and fears. And when we get to your hopes and fears, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the Lovers card here and the Chariot card in reverse. And in a general, Lovers card is about choice and free will. And this free will, or with that, I mean, this is major arcana, right? And we got the Chariot card in reverse, which is being stuck. And what I was feeling as I was meditating is that there's something that you're not you have not made up your mind about something, and I'll tell you why I feel that in a second here. But okay, so that's going on in your subconscious here, and this is in your hopes and fears, which is, I feel, tied to your subconscious. Okay, or that's how I read it. Okay, so then we go back into your past here. And in your past, some tarot readers call it the recent past, but let's just call it the past. There was indecisiveness, King of Swords in reverse. And see, this is where I'm, but we were content. So we were content, and because we were content, we didn't make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just kind of like, I kind of feel like you're sitting there saying, I'm going to just see how this thing goes. Because as a result of this energy right here, we're getting recognition, we're getting accolades and so forth, but we're not quite at complete happiness. So see, we got the Nine of Cups here. In the recent past, it's like we were content. Nine of Cups to me is more about contentment. It's being happy with what you have. 10 of Cups is total fulfillment. And here, it's in the reverse. We're not completely happy about something, and I don't know what it is. But in your what lies before you, hopefully you can see this. What lies before you, if you can take a look, Five of Swords, motherfucking throwdown, man. Now look, we're motherfucking Aries. Aries is the god of war in Greek mythology. In Christian lore, this is Michael the Archangel. He's a fighter. He fights. Therefore, we fight. We're Aries, we fight. And I feel like it all comes back to this thing right where we are, dead center, right where we are. We're trying to be friendly in this fucking situation. Okay, so what lies before us is we are going to have to fight, okay? But Spirit says out of this, there's going to be a new opportunity for stability. It sucks, but that is what Spirit says lies before us. I mean, if you guys want to talk about future, which by the way, tarot cannot tell you future because there's free will. See, when I know that there's the enemy and some situation is possible to happen, I redirect. I move this way, maybe. Or maybe this time I move this way. Because I'm avoiding a motherfucking blow up. 9 times out of 10, I'm avoiding a fight. But you can't help it. People push Aries. Advice. What is the advice that Spirit gives us? Cut somebody out. Cut out communication. Do not communicate with this person anymore. Whoever this person is, you should not speak to them. You're trying to be friendly and shit. Something's telling me Aries needs to stand your ground, do your business. If you got to work with this motherfucker, work with them. But that's it, man. Maintain balance. Maintain balance. Daniel's son. That's what Spirit says to do. All right. What's affecting this situation external to us? External to us, somebody's had their heart broken. They've been hurt by something, and they're in hangman position, right where Spirit wants them to be. They're recovering. They're in a time of Selah. Pause, meditate, reflect. In your overall projected outcome, Aries, we more than likely, Wheel of Fortune does not have to be a terrible thing. It's just, it's more like, what I see is a disappointment, okay? We're going to be disappointed. Aries, we have no patience. We need patience. Many bad habits that Aries has, and I see us being disappointed. And here you are, Queen of Pentacles. You're going to choose yourself. You are going to continue to work on yourself, but I see us being disappointed. It's part of life, because Spirit says what we're heading for. We're heading for a fucking fight. That's what we do. We're going to do what Aries does. That fight does not have to be a motherfucking blow up at the office, but what that fight is us continuing to put pressure on the system, continuing to push the boundaries. I know I'm always trying to get better at everything I do. I don't know about you, Aries. I'm sure you're, that's what Aries does. It's in your energy. It's in your DNA to try to push the envelope. I don't want to leave it like this because it sounds negative, and I feel like you're probably sitting there thinking, man, this motherfucking shit's negative. So let's take a look at one more thing right here with our advice. Okay, that one popped. You guys seen it? Knight of Cups. Bring your passion. Bring your... Now, I feel like this is not this other deal. I feel like Spirit's saying that some of you may want to extend your cup romantically. So that's an interesting dynamic, huh? Let's get one more. What else? So on one hand, cut somebody out, but at the same time, there's somebody else that it looks like we need to cut. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. That is crazy. The Knight of Pentacles. Take that step towards stability very slowly. That's pretty wild. We got two knights right here in your advice. On the one hand, romantically. On another hand, very cautiously and even strategically, you know, because the Knight of Cups or Knight of Pentacles is strategic in his moves. So in all this nightly shit that you're doing, Aries, maintain balance. Mr. Miyagi, maintain balance. And then at the same time, speak the truth. And Queen of Swords is, I mean, there's like to me, there's probably like 5 or 6 different ways you could view the Queen of Swords. It could be just communicating very clearly to somebody. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.